Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hawk's Reactions. Today, we're going to be reacting to the latest episode of Death Battle, which is going to be Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen facing off against Denji from Chainsaw Man. I must say, the fact that they included another Chainsaw Man character after Bomb Devil, Reze, is honestly surprising. But we're going to see how this goes out, because I have yet to learn about these two. Alright, without further ado, let's go.
Say your prayers.
Oh, okay, I like the animation.
Yuji versus Denji.
The Vessel of Sukuna versus the Chainsaw Man.
Yep.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
This is an interesting one, I must say.
If Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong. As his grandfather lay dying, he made Yuji promise to help others,
Jutsuhei,
not to die alone.
Sorry.
a promise Yuji would keep by joining Jutsu.
This fool's 83 years old? He doesn't look that old. Well, I've never seen Jujutsu Kaisen anyways. Let's see here. A special grade sorcerer, former vessel of Sukuna, Megumi Nobata, Jennifer Lawrence, Yuko, themes and such. Dislike Sukuna, Mahito, mass murder. Well, that makes a lot of sense because I've seen Mahito before and not great.
Jutsuhei, a school for up-and-coming sorcerers training to rid the world of curses.
Okay.
Essentially monsters manifested by humanity's fears, hatreds, and anxieties.
Just one problem for
What's the
Yuji.
problem?
Unlike everybody else, he didn't have a magical curse technique. Oh no,
So, like
he
Deku.
had something way worse.
After consuming a cursed finger, like a literal finger, Yuji became possessed by its original owner, the King of Curses, Ryomen Sukuna, the most powerful sorcerer in history.
And Yuji's willpower was the only thing holding Sukuna back from controlling his
shit.
body, killing everything in sight, and taking over the world.
So Yuji got to know his surly new roommate, and perhaps one day he would show him a kinder, gentler path.
A classic shonen hero's journey if I've ever heard one. Yuji would track down and nosh on the rest of Sukuna's cursed fingers before they caused any more trouble.
So technically, we're looking at the anime version of Jekyll and Hyde. Awesome.
Fulfilling his late grandfather's wish to use his strength in service of others,
Right.
surrounded by friends.
Helps that he's getting a first-rate education from the strongest sorcerer alive today,
Satoru Gojo.
Gojo would teach Yuji to harness and manipulate the absolutely absurd amount of cursed energy
I've
he
always
inherited
wondered,
from
what's his
Sukuna.
domain
Cursed energy
expansion?
is basically like evil ki, and Yuji can use it to see invisible curses and enhance his already superhuman strength and martial arts skills he learned from his gramps, making him a monster in close quarters combat.
Yuji knows Taido, a Japanese martial art derived from Okinawan karate. It focuses on agility and flexibility with the inclusion of spins, twists, tumbles, drops, rolls, and fleet footwork.
Which he combines with jujutsu techniques like Divergent Fist.
Right.
Yuji strikes an enemy so fast that his cursed energy takes a second to catch up, hitting his opponent twice and messing up their rhythm.
By perfecting that timing and applying cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a hit, Yuji can achieve the Black Flash, increasing the
this.
power of his hit by a factor of 2.5. A feat that would require reaction speeds nearly 1,000 times faster than sound.
Yeah, because they covered this with Mahito when he faced up against Shigaraki.
It's basically impossible to do at will. You're so in the zone when you pull it off that it fully restores your cursed energy and boosts your output to 120%.
Damn.
Yuji's Black Flashes are so strong in particular, the author himself stated that 5 in a row would have been enough to instantly kill the special grade curse, Jogo.
Who did this? And this? And this?
How many has Yuji ever done in a row, you ask? 7.
Jesus
And that's not even
Christ!
the nastiest thing about Yuji's punches.
Because another soul resides in his body, Yuji learned how to target the soul itself, doing damage to opponents who could normally regenerate from his hits.
Yep.
Yeah, this pink-haired brat was a jujutsu prodigy, perfect for Gojo's dream. You see, it's lonely at the top, and Gojo wanted to train a crop of pupils powerful enough to share the burden of reforming Jujutsu society.
Until one fateful battle when Gojo was sealed away and Sukuna took over Yuji's body. Then proceeded to, well, commit that whole mass murder thing he was always going on about.
Yep.
Yeah, turns out Sukuna is evil. Like, really, really, totally, completely, irredeemably evil.
And it also turns out that every twist and turn in Yuji's life was orchestrated by the body-hopping sorcerer Kenjaku in order to resurrect Sukuna and bring about the curse apocalypse.
In
Whoa.
Yuji's eyes, something he was completely responsible for. And so, having failed his grandfather, Yuji's outlook shifted.
No longer would he fight to protect others, but to kill curses.
And after Sukuna hopped bodies into Yuji's best pal Megumi, the King of Curses became numero uno on Yuji's shit list.
Yuji's defeated powerful disaster curses like Hanami and Mahito, survived being slammed so hard he cratered the earth, and is comparable to sorcerers like Maki, who tanked getting rammed through entire mountain ranges.
Yuji also learned how to use super advanced abilities like reverse curse technique to heal himself from crazy damage. Like getting his torso shredded into chili. Ugh.
And in some other sorcerers' cases, even regrowing lost limbs.
Whoa.
So it takes a lot of energy to regenerate blood.
Yeah.
So after going on a cursed object feeding frenzy, he learned how to manipulate his own blood to speed up his healing. Or fire it like a blood beam. Poison it.
I'm sorry. Did this guy can do a Magneto? I'm gonna be the first to say it. I'm gonna make my prediction right now. Sukuna is gonna win. Yuji is gonna win. I'm calling it right now.
His blood beam.
All of that combined made Yuji just tough enough to finally take on the King of Curses. Although greatly weakened after his victory against Gojo,
Rip.
Damn.
Literally.
Sukuna was still the de facto strongest being alive.
Oh, shit.
But after hitting him with a Black Flash, Yuji actually copied Sukuna's main ability.
Gojo's plan all along.
This was Grind. With it, Yuji can slice apart any surface he touches, an enemy's flesh, the ground beneath him, even the boundary between two souls in one body. Enough hits can even cause those two souls to separate.
Like a souped up version of his normal punches.
Even better, Yuji finally gained access to the most powerful weapon in any sorcerer's arsenal,
Domain
a
expansion?
domain
Yes!
expansion.
Basically, a pocket dimension created by the sorcerer where their ability will hit no matter
So
what.
what's
No
Yuji's?
contact needed. If you're trapped in Yuji's domain, you're getting sliced to ribbons.
With all his power and training and righteous fury, Yuji severed Sukuna's soul from Megumi's body, freeing his friend from the demon's clutches. But not before offering Sukuna one last chance at redemption.
Which he rejected before dying because, well, evil. Leaving Yuji to grow into one of the most fearsome sorcerers in history.
Turns out the cursed objects that Yuji consumed made him part curse and slowed his aging to a crawl, giving him decades of training and battle experience.
Yeah.
Mastered blood manipulation, can pull off black flashes at will, and shredded entire cities apart with Shrine. Just like Gojo and Sukuna before him, he became the strongest.
But what actually makes someone
That's
truly
what Mahito,
strong?
Sukuna,
For
and
Sukuna, it was the power to stand alone atop all others. But to Yuji, it was the opposite.
The only reason he had survived as long as he had was because of the mercy and sacrifice of his friends.
So Yuji brought together friends and allies, new and old, to create a world eventually free from curses entirely, fulfilling not just Gojo's wish, but his grandfather's as well.
Because if Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong.
Damn. What? Oh my gosh. There's so much to uncover for this guy. But like I said, I have hopes for Yuji and Sukuna. I just need to learn about Denji. So I just need to... Oh, wait, I think I passed it. Was it the next one? Yeah, it's the next one. So we're just going straight into it.
Wiz, if there are two truths in this world, two universal constants, it's these. Life sucks and then you die.
Especially for the young boy, Denji.
Who was so poor and unlucky, he doesn't even know his last name.
With an alcoholic father forever indebted to the Yakuza, and a diet consisting of whatever garbage he could get his hands on, All Denji had in this world was his dog, Pochita.
Who happened to have a chainsaw sticking out of his face? Really putting the tear in Terrier.
Pochita wasn't an actual dog, obviously. He was a devil. Monstrous superpowered beings literally from hell that are created by and represent humanity's worst fears.
Oh.
In Pochita's case, literally the personification of chainsaws.
Oh, he's so cute. Who would be afraid of chainsaws? They're the most versatile tool in the world.
Exactly.
Perfect for chopping trees, opening cans, massacring your foes.
Apparently,
Chainsaw
Pochita had no
Massacre.
problem with that last part as he and Denji hunted down and killed his devil brethren.
It's a tough job, but when selling your testicles won't pay off your dad's debts, it'll do.
That is, until Denji was cornered and forced to learn about those two universal constants. Life sucks, and then you die.
But sometimes, if you're really unlucky, there's a third option.
Born from his and Pochita's contract, a literal deal with the devil, Pochita would become one with Denji's body in exchange for Denji to live a happy life.
And
Oh.
so the two fused into a half-human, half-devil hybrid, the Chainsaw Man,
There it is.
aka a one-man, blood-soaked devil-slaying machine. The perfect candidate for the public safety devil hunters, led by this piece of work. With
Makima.
nothing controlling him but his raging teenage hormones, Denji would battle all of devil kind in the hopes of one day getting laid.
And he was a natural at killing, not getting laid.
Oh.
As the Chainsaw Man, Denji can slice through just about anything and generate new chainsaws from any surface of his body.
Or swing him around on massively long chains. Oh man, that's so cool.
It
Yeah.
helps that Denji is incredibly powerful.
Wait, hey, go back,
capable
go
of
back.
Chains. Oh man, that's
That scene right there. This reminds me of Sharknado, where the main protagonist was, killing sharks with chainsaws. This is basically what he would look like if after the final Sharknado. If he didn't break the time-space continuum, that is.
so cool.
It helps that Denji is incredibly
Blood
powerful,
field regeneration,
capable of lifting and
chainsaw.
throwing cars, surviving being blasted
Denji
through
Man.
several buildings, and
Ah.
moving way faster than the eye can see.
And if he happens to get torn apart by some ornery devil, no biggie, because he can regenerate from just about anything.
Denji has survived being sliced to pieces, having his head torn off, being dipped in demonic stomach
What?
acid for hours, and even getting his heart ripped out.
Haven't we all? Chainsaw Man didn't regenerate his heart. Oh no, his heart regenerated a Chainsaw Man.
What
Even
the
separating Denji and Pochita won't stop them. When Denji was stuck in this alternate dimension, he and Pochita still possessed a metaphysical connection.
With their stomachs.
While his healing factor can be overtaxed, all he needs to do is drink some blood and he's back to full health.
And considering that chainsawing devils apart is basically an infinite blood exploit, he almost never runs out, only limited by the violence-induced psychotic frenzy he enters in combat.
Well, he's not actually crazy. Denji might be, okay, definitely is an under-socialized moron led by his dick, but he's surprisingly clever in combat.
Almost always thinking outside the box and coming up with so dumb they're brilliant strategies to take on devils that should be too strong for him.
In short, Denji was the perfect soldier and was rewarded for his efforts with something that began to resemble a happy life. Aki, the stern older brother, Power, the bratty younger sister, and Makima, his boss and the girl of his dreams.
All Denji had to do to finally score with that dead-eyed redhead was to kill the most fearsome devils in existence,
Yep.
like the Typhoon Devil, who created a massive hurricane, or the Bomb
Yeah.
Devil, who could blow up most of a city, or the Gun Devil, who could travel around the world and kill over 1 million people in about 5 minutes.
But, plot twist, he had to kill Makima too, because she was secretly the Control Devil, one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Everything she told Denji was a lie. The happy life he created, the family he made, all of it was designed to be torn down.
All with one goal, to force Denji to break his contract with Pochita and become her servant. Order 66ing every devil she didn't like. But when Denji
Jesus
did break,
Christ.
Pochita took over.
Now, Pochi might look cute and cuddly, but the Chainsaw Devil is one of the strongest and scariest dudes in the universe, capable of tearing through hordes of devil hybrids like nothing.
More than enough to give Denji his opening to beat Makima by cutting her up into sashimi and eating her whole. A very similar,
Denji, you fucking cannibal. Denji, you cannibal. That's how she died in the anime? I'm gonna have to rethink this.
Solution to the Chainsaw Devil's most powerful ability.
Anything Pochita eats gets deleted from existence. Yeah, like it never happened in the first place.
Oh.
World War II? Gone. AIDS? Nada. Nuclear frickin' bombs? A light tasty afternoon snack, thank you very much. Forgive me, chainsaws. I knew not your power.
He also ate the Death Devil. Yes, Denji ate death, which means
Wait. This dude ate death? So, if this guy ate the Death Devil, no one dies in the first place? They just...
no one on Earth could die.
Oh, you think that's messed up? Let's talk about his next romance, Asa.
A sweet, shy, awkward girl, perhaps Denji's one true love, except for the fact that she shares a body with Makuma's sister, Yoru, the War Devil.
Who herself is in love with the greatest warmonger of them all, the United States of America.
And Yoru was determined to use her love of the USA to drown the world in a ceaseless hurricane of blood.
Denji, buddy, you ever considered maybe switching to guys or something? Because every single woman you meet has tried to kill you.
It was in Denji's climactic
Reze
battle with the War Devil that
Makimayo's.
his and Pochita's bond finally matured, giving
I'm sorry, this dude defeated Santa Claus? How does that work? Lifted a car and large chunks, dodged spear traveling from the moon to Earth, took a nuclear punch to the face, regenerated from Justice Heart, outwitted the aging devil, survived a sword strike containing the massive orc. Hey, at least Oregon wins at something. Or Oregon lost something, but we don't talk about the Ducks, but even though I don't watch college football, but Jesus Christ.
Denji full control of the Chainsaw Devil's power. A kind of Denji man, I guess.
Which he used to kick the War Devil's ass. And she was no joke, strong enough to shoot Pochita from across the globe with a near light speed 2-ton bullet from the goddamn Statue of Liberty. Better yet, Yoru was so powerful she turned Oregon into a sword. Yes, the state of Oregon. Crumple the entire landmass into a blade, fly it over to Japan, and swing it at Denji.
Damn.
And he matched its power.
She also threw the American flag at him. The one on the moon.
Oh,
You know, the moon in space.
Oh.
In seconds. And he dodged it.
With the whole world literally falling apart, Pochita realized that becoming Chainsaw Man made Denji's dream for a normal life impossible.
Something Denji was always too stubborn and selfish to realize until it was too late.
So Pochita did what any good dog would do. Eat himself and erase the Chainsaw Devil from existence, creating a new world without him and leaving Denji just Denji.
But maybe all this time, Denji was enough. Being Chainsaw Man could not save his loved ones, but being Denji could.
Because sure, life sucks and then yeah, you'll die. But while you're stuck in between, chasing your dreams with your buds can help make life worth living.
oh my God. I'm gonna have to rethink this. This is gonna be an extremely close one by the looks of things, but I think Yuji's gonna have the advantage because he can use blood and weaponize it. But then again, the durability advantage also goes to Chainsaw Man. Oh, fuck. Alright, screw it. I'm gonna have to go with... I'm gonna go with Yuji. I'm gonna go Jujutsu Kaisen wins this one.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle! Let's go, Yuji! If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. What the heck?
Oh, man. Oh, no. You're fine. You're fine. This wasn't my fault. I've never felt such weird cursed energy like his before. Say your prayers.
Oh. Ooh. Nice uppercut.
You're a chainsaw curse? Oh no! I'm the hero to all! Kicker of asses, magnet to chicks, half man, half devil, chainsaw man!
Oh, there goes his head.
Let's finish this! Chainsaw instant death technique!
What? Oh! Right in the. You got it right in the crap. Oh. You can't go wrong with a classic nut kick. Oh, there goes his hand.
Batter up, pink-haired punk-ass bitch!
You gotta let him talk to you like that? Oh.
Wait for it.
Oh. Okay, that splits the
I
two.
realized you had two cursed energy sources in one body, so I separated them. Speaking of...
There he is. Where'd he go? Oh.
Crap!
When is Sukuna coming to play?
Domain expansion.
Oh. Here we go. Denji man! Come on, where is Sukuna? Where is Sukuna? Oh. Two. Black Flash!
Domain expansion.
What?
Finally got you to stop moving! See? We can be smart too, huh? Punk ass bitch. Black Flash! Try it.
No. No way. Where is...
A human and a curse. Brothers. You don't see that every day.
No way, dude.
All right, Pochita. I wonder if that burger place is still open.
You mother...
Hey-o! If Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong.
Holy... Chainsaw Man finally got a win. I thought he could just win by using his blood. Because blood regeneration is what kept him going. But I gotta see the analysis.
Just not strong enough today.
Let's break this down into 4 chapters. Their speed, skill, abilities, and power.
First off, who was faster?
Yuji's greatest speed feat is the Black Flash.
Right.
In order to apply cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a strike, Yuji would have to move and react at over 900 times the speed of sound.
Insanely fast. But remember that time Denji dodged that flag that Yoro summoned from the moon?
Yep.
You know, the one that's over 200,000 miles away?
Considering Denji's position from start to impact, all while in the midst of a fast-paced battle, this must have happened in a matter of seconds.
We'll lowball it and say 10. Though it'd probably have to be faster to use against Denji in a fight.
This means the flag must have been moving over 12% the speed of light.
Over 100 times faster than the Black Flash.
God.
Now, Yuji has gotten significantly stronger since his adolescence, but we know for a fact that in Jujutsu Kaisen, relativistic speeds are something humanity has explicitly not yet achieved.
So it's pretty clear that Denji takes speed.
Damn.
Yuji has made a career out of going up against enemies far out of his league by relying on his skill.
Right.
And what a career it's been! He defeated the King of Curses all before he was even an adult, and
Yep.
he continued to train and master his jujutsu techniques for decades.
Yeah.
Whereas Denji, while certainly a clever, unorthodox fighter, would often get by due to his sheer stubbornness and durability more than anything else.
Exactly.
With Yuji's greater experience and martial arts combined, he was definitely the more skilled fighter.
Yeah,
What
that
wasn't
would
as
make
clear-cut
sense.
Was who had the better abilities.
Specifically, how well they
I
can
think
cut
this
each
one's a
other
tie.
and how well they can heal from being cut. So I guess it's their cut ability.
Both could survive pretty insane wounds, though Denji's devil healing factor was superior.
The
Yep.
most Yuji has ever healed were some big slashes against his stomach.
And while other similarly powerful sorcerers like Gojo could regenerate lost limbs, Denji could regenerate almost all of his body from a single cord pull. That
Yeah.
being said, Yuji's soul targeting attacks have done lasting damage against those with superior healing like Mahito.
Not just that, but literally splitting two souls apart. That's how he beat Sukuna, and he could potentially do the same thing to break apart Denji and Pochita.
However, it's not so simple. Sukuna was already severely weakened at the time, and it took Yuji several hits to separate him and Megumi.
And on top of that, even if Denji and Pochita were split up, we know they keep a metaphysical connection when apart. In fact, they were split up when they were fighting Makaba, and they had no problem rejoining. No reason they couldn't do it again here.
However, Denji's healing factor isn't unlimited. He'll need blood to heal eventually, and the range and speed of Yuji's slashes would force Denji to tank them to get up close.
Even if he could, Yuji's healing factor wouldn't last nearly as long against Denji's chainsaws. But then Yuji could back off, Denji chase him, and so on.
Like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object, neither had a clear edge in cut ability.
There it is.
So
I
what
knew
it
it.
ultimately came down to was power.
Yep.
Who could do the most damage and wear the other guy down first?
Yuji slicing apart an entire city is one of the most impressive feats in all of Jujutsu Kaisen. By measuring the clouds of dust created in his attack's wake, we can estimate he launched over 5.5 million tons of debris into the air.
Damn.
That kind of force is equivalent to over 3 megatons of TNT,
Oh.
comparable to a hydrogen bomb.
But unfortunately for Yuji, while he could cut apart a city, Denji was Oregon level.
The state
Yeah.
of Oregon is the 9th largest in the Union by total area, nearly 100,000 square miles. By estimating its volume, Yoru compressed a mass weighing over 750 trillion tons. One
How many-
swing from that sword
how many
would hit
megatons
with
is
an
that?
energy of over 30,000 megatons of TNT.
Jesus
Which is like
Christ.
10,000 hydrogen bombs. And not only did Denji survive a swing, he straight up overpowered it. That's insanely strong,
is insane.
but not inconsistent. Like the time Yoru fired that globe-spanning near light-speed bullet from the Statue of Liberty.
Wow.
Sure, Yuji's citywide dismantle was done casually, but so was Yoru crumpling Oregon. Yuji's dismantles would need to be 1,000,000% stronger to do significant damage to Denji.
Especially with Denji's OP healing factor too.
Denji takes the final edge in
Yep.
power. All Denji needed was one good hit to finish the fight. And with his far greater speed, it was only a matter of time.
What
Exactly.
can I say, Yuji? Denji's just got that dog in him.
The winner is Denji.
That was good. That was good. But the Chainsaw Man series finally got a W. Well, but I will gladly take the L. Tip my hat to them. But what's the next time? What's next time?
A Chainsaw Man.
Next
on
time. Here we
Death
go.
Battle.
Okay. Superman? No. Wait, it is Superman.
Subscribe and join as a member to
Oh. Superboy Prime? Against the Sentry. Oh, sure. I've yet to learn about these two. But, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe to see more Death Battle reactions, and I will talk to you all later.